Yo, welcome. So, Chicago rapper turned podcaster King Yella recently uploaded a video in which he was crying on social media. King Yella was crying because he lost two of his friends over the Memorial Weekend. Where several persons were killed across America, mostly black Americans, totaling to over 60 deaths, a lot of persons died in Chicago. Chicago is one of those places where, whenever it's a major holiday like a Halloween, a memorial, and people go outside, and they encounter enemies, they take that opportunity to wreak havoc on each other. And so he was crying and was basically saying that he's tired of going through, emotions like these, losing loved ones and so forth. And to my surprise, well, nothing should surprise me these days because these guys are basically killing each other and rapping about it. But this other, 600 Breezy, he decided to make a mockery of King Yellow's pouring out his heart for his loved one and was basically saying that you should go and pick up a gun, you're weak, you're a bitch and all of that because dude is crying. And I'm like, this is so fake. I don't understand the evil people who can even behave like this is something that a tough guy does. You know what I mean? Because, everybody cries. The biggest gangsters cry. You know what I mean? Mobsters cry. Whenever you lose a loved one as a human being, you cry. So I don't see it as being weak if King Yella is crying. I'm sure Lil Durk cried. Lil Durk is your friend, isn't he? Lil Durk cried when he lost his brother. Lil Durk cried when he lost King Von. He may not have done it on camera, but I'm sure he cries. I'm sure many nights when he's by himself and his entourage members are not there and he's not on stage performing in front of thousands of people, he is somewhere weeping because you can never bring back someone that you lost. You know what I mean? You can never. Death is a place that no one can return from. And so, I don't want people to basically give any validation to 600 Breezy and his decision to basically mock King Yella for crying. And I mean, King Yella pouring out his heart and actually saying that, people should stop killing each other is something that should be applauded. You know what I mean? It's something that we should ask of men to do more. You know what I mean? Release those emotions instead of bottling them up inside, and then you take it out in most cases on the wrong persons. You know what I mean? You take it out on your kids and you abuse them. You take it out on your woman at home. You beat her, you abuse her because you are bottling up all your pain. And then as soon as the woman says something that you don't like, you take it out on her. She's the problem, not you. Not you, who is basically bottling up all of this energy and then releasing it like when you shake a soda and you open the cork and all that matter that was inside just explodes. You know what I mean? So much respect to King Yella, you know what I mean? And I hope persons are definitely listening to what he's saying. I'm hoping that actually some persons are inspired. You know what I mean? I know that I'm inspired. And I hope it can reach the hearts of some of those guys who are in the streets, you know what I mean, to understand that, this is not benefiting the black community. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, none of those persons gave their lives for us to be killing each other. It is such a waste of time to be killing each other when people fought for our freedom. Don't make the blood of our ancestors go to waste. You know what I mean? Don't allow our four parents or four grandparents or four grandmothers who were raped, you know what I mean, and who died in the middle passage. Don't let it be in vain. You know what I mean? And that is exactly what we are doing right now when we're killing each other. Because the thing is, we don't even have the strength for the people who are actually killing us. Zimmerman is running around. Cops do anything, just about anything that they want to do. And you guys have no energy for them. So stop killing each other. Please, I'm asking you to stop killing each other. It is garbage and it does not make you seem like a tough guy. You know what I mean? From outsiders looking in, you look stupid. You don't get respect for taking a gun and taking the life of people who are defenseless or people who didn't notice that you were coming. You sneak up on them and you take their lives and try to brag about it like you're a tough guy. You're not a tough guy, because if someone should catch you in the same position, your demise will be the equivalent. You know what I mean? Because no man is an island. No man is immortal. You know what I mean? We are all mortals. You know what I mean? So stop wasting the energy that our heroes, the work that our heroes put in for us, you know what I mean, by turning guns on each other and killing each other. You know what I mean? Kudos to King Yella, and I hope that young man stays on a positive path and does not allow these guys to pull him back into a realm of negativity, to start dropping these records and tooting guns, you know what I mean? Because we saw where FBG Duck ended up in the same situation. FBG Duck was another rapper from Chicago who was on a positive path. You know what I mean? He did a few songs, you know what I mean, bigging up even areas that, and by bigging up I mean shouting out and paying respect, paying homage to areas that he was in feud with, you know what I mean? And he was clearly on a path to stop doing these songs and to stop fighting, you know what I mean? And then this guy that is now dead, King Von, decided to start dissing FBG Duck. FBG Duck in turn folded to the pressure and ended up starting to diss his enemies again while living in Chicago. Note, King Von, Lil Durk, 600 Breezy, King Yellow, Chief Keef, all those persons left Chicago to save their lives, but he was still in Chicago dissing his enemies, responding to, you know, the controversy that was being stirred by King Von, and he ended up losing his life, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't want to see King Yellow and others who are trying to go on a positive path. Do not allow yourself to be drawn out by other men, you know what I mean? Focus on your families, focus on your kid, get yourself a sexy chick with a fat ass, you know what I mean? Sleep with her, give her good sex, travel to places, try different positions, you know what I mean? Dress her up in bikini, dress her up in lingerie, you know what I mean? And you have wild sex and you enjoy life, you know what I mean? Life is about sex and traveling and reproducing. So, of course, that's what you should be doing, and not be arguing with men and trying to prove who is, you know, gangster, because that's bullshit at the end of the day. I'm out.